That is technically an any percent route. They could run that. That is any percent of the game, after all.
CFB is in this tournament, so anything could happen.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, we think you gotta face him, don't you?
We do.
Well, our runners are off, going through nice blue series. We heard that they made it blue because it signified, it was symbolic of the depression of the... No, it's blue because it was blue, let's be real. So, Freyas, which boss do you think they're going to find here in Series Station, if any?
We think that Kraid will have grown wings and found a way off planet.
Ooh, Kraid. We think they're going to find Phantoon.
We thought you said that Phantoon was stuck on planet.
Oh my gosh, we were both wrong. Did we say Phantoon was stuck on planet?
Is Phantoon locked to the wreck ship?
He unlocks the wreck ship when you kill him, like... Kind of a gatekeeper, really. So both of our runners are going to run through the station here, try and escape before it blows up. Going to dodge some steam. Maybe avoid some falling ceiling tiles, none of which do any damage to you, but they do make you kind of take the damage animation there.
Looks like Caznode is finished already, and Chabo finishing with 40. So do you know if either of these players moonfall? We would guess that Chabo does moonfall because Chabo started speedrunning after moonfall was discovered.
We have no idea.
Versus Caznode is an older runner, so...
we think we actually... how long ago was moonfall discovered?
About a year ago.
About a year ago. Cause that's...
July or August.
Okay, because...
Yeah. July, we think.
Alright, and they're
You can
off.
die on the space station. If the timer gets to 0, and the space station blows up with you still on it.
Yeah. Possible, we've done it before.
Twitch Plays did it many, many, many times.
And looks like, yes, Caznode gonna be using Moonwalk and Meatfall, and
Unfortunately,
Chabo
Monks.
not.
Oh, that was exactly the opposite of what we predicted. So Caznode about to run and pick up their morphing ball. Best item in the game.
Absolute best item in the game. That is one item that you never know how much you miss until you don't have it. Caznode gonna make his way into the construction zone. Gets the beautiful down back. Very nice job.
Chabo hot on their heels. Chabo not going for the down back. That is a perfectly reasonable strat. It's way easier and consistent. So, Poppy, do we get a climb song out of you?
No. No, we do not get a climb song out of us. If you want a climb song out of us, you gotta be in our stream when we're at the climb.
Can we get a climb song from anyone in chat?
You all know that it's the climb that never ends. It goes up and up, my friends.
Oh, Caznode doing a hybrid climb. Caznode started with a wall jump climb and then switched to ledge grab midway.
Chabo doing kind of the same thing there.
Chabo is going for the optimal ledge grab climb.
Caznode having a very nice parlor.
And that is going to be a sub 5 bombs, easily.
Very, very nice bombs time. 453. We'll see what Chaba is able to grab.
Looks like Chabo is headed for a 512 bombs time.
Everyone in chat busted out their climb songs. That's fantastic. Alright, so Caznode out of the BT fight.
Let's see if they get a good setup into Terminator.
That was an interesting wall jump out of Caznode. That's something we'd never considered doing.
For Alcatraz?
No. When he beat when Caznode beat the Ripper up, they wall jumped underneath the Ripper before the first ledge.
Oh. Did they do a right side Alcatraz?
They did the normal Alcatraz, yeah, but it was just a wall jump on the ledge below the Ripper, and then right up to the next ledge.
Right up to the first wall jump of Alcatraz? Interesting. And while we're watching Caznode search for their first supers, make sure you give these runners a follow.
Alright, Caznode going for that first mock ball of the game. Nothing in this game ever being free, but Caznode makes it look easy.
Fortunately, not going to get that missile drop.
Yes, Osti, absolutely. Don't forget to follow co-commentator as well. But Caznode bombed his way through Big Pink. Didn't see if he went for the Kago ball there or not.
Big Pink down back? Big Pink down back success. Straight into
down back.
Straight into a wall jump check, missile grab.
That down back in Big Pink is not easy. It's like the worst one in this whole game. Let's be real.
The worst one in the game, that's hard to say. The worst one in the game is probably Business Center because it's so tight.
Ah, that's a beautiful down back though.
It's beautiful, but it's really tight and tricky, way harder than Big Pink.
Chabo picking up charge beam, best beam in the game.
Caznode with the perfect door transition into the new bridge. Unfortunately, bonks, but perfect door transition.
And Caznode gonna be going down Red Tower. You did say that both of them run old route, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so then hopefully we're not gonna get jebaited here and see Chabo go up.
Chabo went up, we would be pog champing. Because that would be incredibly brave right now.
Nope, Chabo gonna go down. Gonna
quick
go down
entry.
Great Slayer.
And a deboost there. So Caznode preparing Kraid stress.
Yes, hopefully though, Kraid does not like the dress and decides to sit down, and meanwhile, Chabo picking up the best beam in the game. Let's give it up for Spazer, y'all. A little bit of trivia for y'all. The Spazer is also known as the Cephi beam, for those of you that don't know.
So, given that, we don't know what Chabo does exactly, but what do you think Chabo's going to do for bosses?
Ooh, very nice quick kill out of Caznode. I think he's gonna have normal boss fights. Oh. Yeah. We think he's just gonna do normal quick kill. Maybe just picking up that spazer for comfort or for the memes, but
Because if Chabo doesn't know the X factors, then Chabo could get early ice and just never unequip any of the beams.
looks like Owl's saying that he does do early ice, so we may very well be seeing Dopplers out of Chabo when they get to Fantoon.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
Dopplers are definitely a good strat, even if you're running old route.
He does do Doppler on
Yeah.
Fantoon.
Yeah, and Dopplers, like, no matter which route you're running, are definitely a really good strat to use, which, of course, a new route, you have to use them. But if you use them in old route, it just prepares you when you get to new route later on.
So Spazer costs about 30 seconds to grab. 25-30 seconds to grab. And early ice, if you're not going to be unequipping it for X factors, costs absolutely no time whatsoever to grab. And gives you a nice backup for the red tower.
Yeah. Oh,
It actually
God,
probably
that
even
would
gives you
be so
no.
nice.
It gives you even a faster red tower.
So you get to climb the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there. Oh.
Yep.
Caznode just missing that. Just bonking a little bit there in Business Center.
Just actually interesting. We hadn't thought about it before, but if you aren't going to unequip ice for X factors,
Oh.
Oh,
Caznode,
unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
if you aren't going to be unequipping ice for X factors, early ice actually saves you time over late ice.
Right, so Caznode, we'll see if he goes back for these missiles here, or decides to maybe skip these and pick up Moat Missile.
Is going back for the missiles. So there's been a recent optimization that people are discussing, where if you're getting 4 missile max, you actually skip the high jump missiles and go for the moat missiles instead, and that is
And just
theorized
pick it
to
up
save
on the
a couple
spark.
seconds actually.
And then just pick it up on the spark, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Caznode going for the mock ball. Unfortunately misses it.
Daniel, you would pick ice on your way back up, so you would have speed. It is possible to pick it up before you get to speed, but typically you would pick it up on the way back up after picking up speed. Alright, Caznode coming upon King Cack. Ooh,
Wow, that bubble
wow.
mountain.
Very beautiful.
That was a beautiful bubble mountain.
That was a beautiful bat cave, too. Holy heck.
Caznode is warmed up and ready to go. And that is a 1330
Wow,
speed.
that is amazing. Holy moly. What time did you say Caznode was running?
46.
Oh, yeah. Okay, makes perfect sense. We actually didn't know what his time was coming into this, so.
Yeah, Caznode's PB was several years ago, so. It's always a question for people that we just haven't seen around in a long time, what kind of form they're in. Because this is a game that's just really hard to de-rest, and it just gives you a lot of trouble.
Very beautiful D-boost there by Caznode. We are definitely a fan of that one.
That was a great save by Chabo in Rising Tide.
And Chabo also getting up and over King Cack with great ease. Very nicely done. So that shot Chabo did there with the Spazer and Batcave, you actually have to be about a pixel forward more than you would with normal pea shooter, because if you are using Spazer and just immediately hold the angle up button and stop right there, like you'll the shot will hit like just before the shot blocks. So good on him for getting those shot out.
And Chabo jumping through the door, fixing the door transition on the way out, too. He has Spazer, so...
That farm! Holy moly!
He does have Spazer, so it's easier to hit the bugs from above.
Chabo, give some of that RNG over here.
You think we're gonna see a fast like last time?
Oh gosh, that was... You want to talk about RNG. Holy moly. We do not think we will see another fast. Hopefully it's not a 4-round for Fantoon, but y'all get your compliments in chat for Fantoon ready to go, so that we can get good RNG. Very nice Alpha Spark there by Caznode.
Spazer was RNG manipulation. There you go.
That's all it is.
Pick up Spazer every single run.
That's all it is. Like every time you fire it, it manipulates the RNG. For better or for worse, take your pick. No, Owl, not backhanded compliments. That's not even a compliment.
Fantoon isn't even a bug.
Well, to be fair, we're the ones classifying Fantoon, and Fantoon hasn't told us what his species actually is.
Well, we should ask then.
But do you think we'll get a response? You should ask and find out.
We think that we're gonna get some cries in response, which is Fantoon clearly articulating its species.
Do you speak Fantoon? What sound does a Fantoon make?
We don't know, but we think Keku does.
Oh, Keku definitely knows. Alright, so Caznode going to be picking up only one of those power bombs on the way up, not wanting to grab the double farm off the crab.
Ocean fly. Or
oh, not. Just unfortunately bonking there.
Oh, or not. We saw the super selected and thought ocean fly.
Leodoc's saying that Fantoon's a rock'em sock'em robot.
Let's see how Chabo does on Ice Escape. Wow! Wow,
Very
that was
nice
a beautiful Ice
Chabo.
Escape. That was gorgeous.
Alright, y'all, let's get those compliments typed up, because we are almost there. Fantoon, we love your eye. We think it's really beautiful and compliments your teeth.
We need everybody in chat to ask Fantoon what its species is, so that we can all interpret the answer together.
He's the big bad guy from Echo the Dolphin. Wow. Okay, true. You're not necessarily wrong, C-Note.
And Caznode going for proper X Factors. Caznode only has 2 power bombs, so can't afford to miss it all.
Bless RNG that he doesn't get flame lamed, y'all.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Right. Wow, that was really beautiful.
Oh, and
Oh,
Doppler.
nice hybrid.
Wow.
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 Wow. Very nice Fantoon there by Caznode. Looks like our compliment.
Caznode is definitely. You can tell that Caznode is practicing a lot. That hybrid is a very modern strat.
Caznode, when you watch this back, just remember that we complimented Fantoon for your patterns there. Alright, so Chabo actually doing a nice little strat there to, just to freeze those things and get right across. Fun little fact, if you do that fast enough, you can actually get across and back without having to refreeze those little yellow hopper things. And looks like, nope, got debated there by opening that save door. Thought Chabo was going to take the save.
Ooh, beautiful atomic farm by Caznode. And clip the ceiling. We're gonna get to see. No, for a second we saw Caznode going up the right and thought that we were gonna get to see
Speed keep.
speed keep. Yep.
And Chabo going to pick up both of those farms there from the crab.
Oh, unfortunately, Caznode not hitting the key hunter at all.
Chabo's setting up for the spark. Oh, and unfortunately misses the spark as well. See if he picks it up on the next go. And he does.
Missiles too.
Yeah, he's gonna pick up those safety missiles, bring him up to should be the 25th. The 25th. That should bring him up to 25.
Oh no, Caznode gets bonked by the pancake.
Caznode, that is okay. Whew, you got your help. That's good.
Oh no, is that enough to make the spark?
Oh, Caznode, don't do it.
Is that enough to make the spark? That's gonna be really, really tight.
Caznode, please.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh. Whew.
That was still really close.
Alright, so Chabo going down to fight the Fantoon Ghost again. Once again, Fantoon, we really like your eye. It complements your teeth. We think it's a really interesting way to evolve, having your eye in your mouth.
So, let's hope that Chabo can get a very nice 3-round.
Yes, very, very, very much so. Heck, he could even possibly get a 2-round Doppler.
A 2-round is possible, but 2-round is just one of those tricks that's harder than the full halfie.
He could even get a 1-round Doppler. Well, alright.
We absolutely love how there's 2 different 1-round Fantoon methods. One that's pure Doppler and the other with an X Factor.
So Caznode gotta be careful here. No, oh my gosh, Caznode.
Wow, Chabo is trying to stutter all the Dopplers. We are impressed that he's going for that.
Stutter Dopplers are really interesting. You can get a lot in on the dot, like you can get a lot more than, you know, like 5-6 missiles in on a Stutter Doppler, but it really feels like it changes the timing of the missiles on that.
It's just more inputs to mess up.
Yeah.
And that looks like a ready to be supered Fantoon.
Oh.
It's close, but got it.
Right. So Fantoon down for Chabo. Very nice.
Caznode is not going to take the Slaughter's refill.
Caznode is just flying.
Caznode is at risk of getting health bombed at Bot Moon.
And it looks like he gets the good jump into the fish tank there. Nope.
This wall jump is really trolled.
So we'll see if Caznode knows to spark up and to the right as opposed to up into the left. Like one of the commentators may have done. And he does spark in the right direction. So he's going to get to move on to Bot Wound here.
And Chabo having
A little bit of trouble in the attic.
Ice Wave Spazer means that Chabo can just spam stab uncharged shots and clear the attic really easily and exit with full super and a ton of health.
Ooh.
Yeah, we thought that one of those X Factor particles missed.
Yeah, so bot wound.
Oh,
like,
two of the X Factor particles missed.
Yeah, you can actually tell how many hit if you're paying close attention, because bot wound will make his damage sound as many times as X Factor particles hit. So if all 4 hit, you'll hear his damage sound 4 times. If only like 1 hits, you'll only hear it once, but it's something you really got to be listening for. But in regards to Chabo's attic, like that just really goes to show why Spazer actually is a luxury item, because when you have it, you know, it just increases your damage by so much, and unless you do things like just get through the attic with your normal beams and be able to farm up.
Yeah, and you'll probably and if Chabo at Botwood, you'll be able to see it again, where the beam combo does as much as a super, and Chabo will be able to recover much faster.
Oh
just
wow!
because of that.
Beautiful full halfy by Caznode.
Beautiful full halfy.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you there. Chabo successfully not getting the gravity skip. Very good job there.
Unfortunately, not getting the setup for the moat ball.
Alright, Caznode starting the Dragon fight. Gets the good
Wow.
first spark. Gets the lotto pattern. 1 more spark is all it's gonna take.
Wow.
Wow.
It's not. That was minimal chain damage too.
How?
Caznode.
How
Caznode having the boss fights of his life.
How do you spark Dragon and get the kill without taking chain damage? That was an amazing Dragon.
That was an amazing Dragon. Flawless reverse happy.
Oh, we thought he was a little bit high there.
You need 4 supers exiting here.
Yep, 4 supers minimum.
But more supers is always nice, because
absolutely.
every extra super that you collect gives you an extra super in Torian.
It's more 4 supers by the time you get to the wave or to the green gate. Like, you just have to have 4 exiting here, but you can always pick them up in Cack Alley. Like, there's more than enough there to...
So Zost actually does a faster strat, which is a 2-spark strat, which is faster, but way, way, way tighter and harder. And
oh, that's the one where you gotta ridiculously shoot supers into Dragon as you're charging the spark.
You just shoot a couple supers. You have to get all 4 X Factor particles to hit, and you have to, and everything is really tight about it. Oh yeah, and Chabo showing off the power of the beam combo here. We're about to witness the power of Spazer.
Oh yeah,
the end of this fight is going to go so much faster than it would otherwise. Yeah, look at how fast that went.
That was what, a 3-round? Like,
Yeah.
had he not had Spazer, that would have been at least a 4 or 5 round. Chabo gonna go ahead and pick up some farm here. Certainly cannot blame him for this decision.
Nope, no halfy attempt. We don't blame him at all.
Yeah,
the halfy costs a ton of health and only saves about 1 second.
That's another one we certainly don't blame him for.
And you can mess it up very easily.
Oh, that's gotta save more than 1 second.
It only saves 1 second because you lose a lot of time. You lose a lot of time because you don't get the faster jump with all the run speed in the climb run.
With the full halfy?
No, just the halfy.
Okay. We thought you said the full halfy at first. We were so confused.
Full halfy saves 7 to 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Probably closer to 12.
Alright, so Chabo not gonna be able to get the first, not gonna be able to get the X Factor onto Dragon, but that's okay. It's not something that's needed. You can still kill Dragon with 2 sparks. It is possible to do 2 sparks
3
and some ammo. You can do 2 sparks and some supers. It's actually what we used to do before we learned the X Factor. Is we would do 2 sparks and deboost back and just finish them off with supers.
Ah, that strat.
Yeah.
That's a perfectly fine strat.
Yeah,
Chabo finishing like this. The blue suit only actually saves about 2.5 seconds, so it's not significant. Chronic boost success.
That is a hard deboost to get. That is just the hardest deboost to get. And honestly, we think it's because you're waiting to get hit as opposed to actively manufacturing the damage.
We think it's because you have to deboost high, and the X positioning is pretty tight for it. The blue suit glitch works. When you kill Dragon, you're forced into a standing position, and if you're in a spark, then you still have your boost counter at 4 with speed echoes. And when you're forced into standing position, you keep that.
Caznode getting fast pillars, very nicely done, having a really beautiful worst room in the game. God, that room lags so much. Can't stand that room.
You might say it's the worst room in the game.
You might, but we think that's reserved for Bubble Mountain.
Bubble Mountain is definitely the worst room in the game. Beautiful Key Hunter shaft.
Looks like
Beautiful
Chabo
Key Hunter shaft.
Looks like Chabo had gone for Plasma Spark there, not getting it. But that's okay. He's gonna make his way over to Plasma anyway.
Are we gonna see a mock ball here? We are gonna see a mock ball here. Oh, unfortunately, getting hit by the spike and the platform there.
We'll make up that health here at Scrub and Nerd.
And we're gonna see the 9-second clear rather than the 7-second clear. 7-second clear is tricky. Is definitely tricky.
Get wrecked, Scrub, and you too, Nerd, those metal pirates.
And it's at full missiles for Ridley, so we'll get 50% more health drops.
That's a nice little touch too. It's although it can be hard to affect that, like to actively be at 20 missiles here.
Yeah, so it's an interesting open question from us: is how much is it worth farming the Puyo Pyramid twice in order to be able to guarantee that you're at full missiles?
We would say no because it doesn't. Like it depends on where your health's at and your other ammo to even depend on those missiles. So if you farm it twice, you're not guaranteed to get to full. We don't think.
You're not guaranteed to get to full, but it's way more likely. And it costs about a second.
Very nice fight out of Caznode there. It's gonna skip the Ridley tank.
So we suppose the real question there is, how much do you value health in the Lower Norfair escape?
Who values health? What is this health you speak of?
It's the thing which makes you survive Dragon Cane damage.
Ouch.
We wonder if that was an intentional save by Chabo.
Certainly taking a safety strat, we don't blame Chabo for it. We have seen a lot of unfortunate things happen in this game, so a save basically anywhere in this game honestly could assure you a win in this tournament.
The world record for this route is about 43 minutes and 57 seconds.
We know Z, who I believe he's holding that record now, pushed it down quite a bit. Is that the current record that he got?
Yep.
I
think Z's pushed it down only about 10 seconds. Which is still a lot.
Back one, 41 and change is for the overall game world record for new route, but for this route specifically.
Wait, Jack got a 43-44?
That's news to us.
That is news to us.
Huh. Alright, well, we guess Jack has it then, not Z Music. Yeah, looking like chat confirming that Jack got it, so.
Huh. Go Jack.
Kapop.
That's actually really amazing that we have two people with sub with 43s now. For a while nobody was sure whether we would actually get to see a single 43 this year.
With comment, no running water.
Yeah, so the 41 is for new route. New route is definitely a couple minutes faster, but also way easier to die.
Death to Fantoon RTA.
Not even death to Fantoon RTA. Death
Run
to
dies
Lava
to
Spark
CW.
RTA. Death
Run
to...
dies to CWJ RTA.
Death to not having enough supers for in the Metroid rooms RTA. Because
Run
in new
dies
route,
the moment you jump off series platform RTA.
in new route you in new route you end up going into Torian with way fewer supers. Whereas in old route you can end up with full supers going into Torian. Basically, in new route it's not uncommon to only end up there in one or two. So just
wait, how does that work? Aren't they still running? Aren't they running like 1510?
Yeah,
Or
going into Torian.
Yeah. So how are they getting there with fewer supers?
Because they burned a bunch on Gragon beforehand.
Yeah, but they should be replenishing those with Metroid drops, though.
Oh yeah, they do replenish them with Metroid drops, but it makes it way more RNG dependent.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So it's basically like going in there without then.
Without what? Say that again?
It's basically like going in there like low on supers and just not taking a ship refill to get those back.
Yep.
Okay. Meanwhile, Chabo beginning his Ridley fight. Everyone's
we know what
luckily
we know what Ridley's species is. Space pelican.
Indeed.
Yeah, so Series Moonfall is an interesting thing. It's, as far as we can tell, it's not a consistent trick at all, but it's also the first room in the game, which means you can just freely reset. And it saves about 6 frames for a human, optimally.
See? Canadian knows we're not lying about run resets off that. Run dies to Series platform RTA. So Chabo gonna go pick up that safety tank from Ridley. Not a bad decision with the safety he's been taking. Not unexpected. Also, we do agree with this if you're not super comfortable with things.
Especially in a race setting.
Yeah, especially in a race setting. We've had way too many commentators' curses for the Mother Brain section, so we're not gonna say it. But we've seen some unfortunateness in some upcoming fights this tournament. So fingers crossed that it doesn't happen to Caznode.
Caznode with 7 supers right now. 6.
Gets grabbed by a Metroid.
8.
8.
Gonna have to use reds in the last
Yeah.
room. And not gonna be able to, probably not gonna be able to baby skip with this
Oh gosh.
health.
Oh gosh, don't group them all. Okay. Whew.
Yeah, probably. Baby skipping would be incredibly dangerous right now.
Oh,
And that was unfortunate that Caznode had to use reds in the last one, because that meant that there were going to be even fewer health drops.
And he's definitely not going to go for baby skip. He could have still gone for it and then just got the energy refill, save the time in this room, but ultimately you just take the baby and move on with life. Caznode getting one. Oh,
It's
well,
dangerous because Caznode was only at about 390 health rather than the 500 that he would normally have.
right.
And that puts you in one-hit kill territory for Mother Brain, which is
Yeah, but you can always.
which is
take
fine
the
if you're
kill
going,
anyway.
which is fine if you're like +2 and trying to get a PB, but not as great for a race setting, especially. Yeah. Error for death. That about covers it.
Yeah, basically. We've seen that happen way too many times this tournament. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're gonna commentate Chabo here so we don't commentate or curse anyone. Chabo making his way back from downtown.
Is that actually true, Raichu? Because the health refill itself takes at least 10 seconds to do. Wow, those bomb jumps. Those bomb jumps. Meanwhile, we have Chabo making
Chabo going into
their
the
way to
fish
the
tank.
surface.
As Caznode counts to 20 with Mother Brain there. Mother Brain liking to throw ketchup beams at 16. Decides she doesn't like the game anymore. Decides to get violent. Oh, very nice.
And at 20, she decides to cheat and just shoot beams made of rainbows.
Yeah. So, very nicely done. We're a big fan of that strat, where you just tank the bomb and let the ketchup go through you.
Wait, Z had a 4351? We didn't realize that.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping you from getting that refill after baby skip anyway.
So what kind of food is the rainbow beam?
Skittles.
Skittles. It's canon now. So Chabo has 5 extra missiles, so it's gonna have a much easier time with Mother Brain 1.
Chabo entering the Golden 4. Gonna play the waiting game here. Y'all, while we're waiting on these cutscenes, make sure you go follow those runners. You have time.
And our co-commentator, Empress Poppy.
Yes, and our co-commentator, Freya's Spirit. Make sure everyone gets to follow.
And the tournament organizers and the restreamer. And
Yes.
we were about to say tracker, but
Don't forget to follow that tracker. Very nice Mother Brain 3 fight here out of Caznode.
this is a beautiful fight.
Very nicely done. Caznode going to hopefully not save the animals and escape the planet alive. It's gonna have 3 minutes to do all of this.
3 minutes to save the Edakuns and Dekora and escape.
No. God, why?
Do it for Poppy.
Oh, if y'all could see our facepalm right now. It's so epic, it's the Janeway eye roll.
Stand-up glitch is allowed, but stand-up glitch is not possible with the equipment that they have. You need 7 E-tanks to do that. At least 700 health. Or X-ray. Or you have X-ray and your TAS.
We actually never thought about that, but that would work, wouldn't it? Just use an X-ray to force you into
You
that
haven't seen the most. You have to watch the any % TAS.
No, we haven't seen the most recent one.
The most recent one gets stand up with using X-ray.
Oh my god.
So
How
the most recent
ridiculous.
TAS.
Moment of truth for Caznode here. Oh,
The most
very,
recent-
very nice.
And Caznode with beautiful 47 has finished with an official SRL race time of
47-49.
yeah. So the most recent any % TAS charges a spark on the glass before Mother Brain 1, and the glass of Mother Brain 1, and then uses the spark to do stand up.
That is so ridiculous.
GG Caznode.
Yes, GG to Caznode, y'all.
And Chabo is still running a great pace right now.
Absolutely, and make sure y'all get those deer forces ready for when it pops up. 47-47 for Caznode. Very nice time. Chabo
Chabo
gonna go
is
ahead and take
saving.
that safety save. Certainly don't blame him. Oh my gosh! Ow! Why? That's sadder than Baby Thump right now. That is truly the saddest death in gaming history. Looks like Caznode gonna pass on an interview, so we'll see if Chabo, when he's done, if he wants to come in for anything if we have time. As he takes down Mother Brain 1. He's gonna play the count to 20 game with Mother Brain, who's honestly a really bad sport. You know, once you get to 16 with Mother Brain, she's just like, I don't like this game anymore.
Once she gets to 0, she's a terrible sport.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Once she gets to 0, she just doesn't want you to shoot at her anymore and takes all the steps necessary for that.
Yeah, well, can't blame her for setting that boundary of like she's done with the game and get away. Very nice dodges on those ketchup beams there by Chabo. Looking like not gonna damage himself down. So, not damaging yourself down here can actually be a little bit dangerous, because Mother Brain, like, you'll be stuck in this kneeling position. Mother Brain's going to come damage you down. It is actually possible to die here.
Is it?
Yes, it's happened to us.
I've never
before.
seen that.
It has happened to us. It's typically she'll lay a bomb and hit you with onion rings, and then the bomb goes off behind you and just ends you.
We have never seen that before.
Yeah. It terrifies us every time it happens. Y'all, Deer Force in chat for Caznode.
Deer Force.
Gosh, we remember the first time that happened to us. It was, like our face was just priceless. It's even possible, we don't know what the conditions are, but it's even possible to where, like, when you're kneeling there, like, you can, like, slide into Mother Brain's body and just get killed that way, too. We've actually seen that happen in a clip for Kip.
Is that while kneeling there, locked in position, or
Yeah.
and then a stand-up attempt?
We don't know if it was a stand-up attempt or not.
Because we have had that happen to us. We were space jumping around during a stand-up attempt, got locked to the ground, then slid straight into Mother Brain. And people on the SM Discord thought that was hilarious. Chabo.
Chabo gonna work on taking out Mother Brain 3.
Chabo isn't doing the angle up strat. Not gonna stand in the noob corner. We don't actually know how this compares speed-wise.
We think slightly slower as you typically get 3 shots in as opposed to 4.
Oh no, we were talking about compared to the noob corner.
Probably faster because you're up closer, we would assume. And you're reducing lag with the shots.
But you're also missing shots if you're only angling up. Chabo is missing shots there, and we're sure that if you do it perfectly, it's faster, but we see a lot of people missing shots like that.
Y'all, today's the day we need Emergency and Franker Z. Forget the Magoos. It's all about Franker Z today. So Emergency and Franker Z, let's get those dogs out in chat for the escape because the planet is exploding.
And let's give Chabo our energy for a 53 finish.
Gotta pay those respects to Franker Z. Very, very sad news today about that.
And Chabo with a comment in the SRL channel. Oops, forgot Mother Brain 2 damage.
Chabo gonna take that. Nice.
Oh, and unfortunately, we are not gonna get a 53.
That timer's still green though. Could this be a PB for Chabo?
Chabo has a 52 PB.
Wait, that's 52. Chabo making the right decision, not saving the animals.
Could still be a green on this split. And GG, Chabo is finished with an official SRL race time of 55 minutes and 4 seconds, improving.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, an official SRL race time of 54 minutes and 8 seconds, improving their race PB by 56 seconds.
Yeah, so GG
to Chabo.
GG to Chabo. Sure. Looks like Chabo was wanting to hop in for a short little post-game interview. So be waiting on that. Y'all make sure you get those Deer Forces out and ready for when that pops up.
So Chabo, if you're listening, anytime you can join anytime right now.
Yeah.
Welcome, Chabo.
Yes, welcome. GG, Chabo. Very
GG.
nicely ran.
Thank you.
So, what was your proudest moment during this run?
Lower Norfair went pretty well, I'd say, for my standards anyway.
Yeah, you killed Ridley with a ton of health remaining.
Yeah, that was a really good fight.
Got trolled a few times, but oh well.
Your stutter Dopplers on Fantoon, we were impressed that you were going for those. Is that something that you typically go for, the stutter Doppler?
Yeah, I've never bothered learning the X Factor, and I've just tried doing that, especially with doing rando every once in a while. You know, that's something that you're always going to have, where you don't always have wave beam.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I just started learning stutters a while back, and tonight I didn't do so well at them. I think the most I got was like 3 or 4, but sometimes I can do well with those.
Have you ever gotten a 2-round Fantoon kill with Dopplers?
In practice.
Have you ever gotten the 1-round Doppler Fantoon kill?
Not yet. The other day in practice, I got a 2 + 2 + 13.
Ooh. Wow.
So then I think that means 2 missiles and a super. Can't do the math right now.
Yep, 2 and a super.
What even is math? We don't blame you not being able. So what would you say the oh, by the way, congrats on improving your race PB, by the way, by 56 seconds. That's almost a full minute for races. That is awesome.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's I don't think that was my time against Farrell last week. Was my previous race PB. I haven't done that many any % races though. Most of my SRRL has been other things, rando or whatever.
That's cool. Randos are indeed a lot of fun.
I did get an actual PB last night though with a 52-47.
Congratulations!
Ooh, yeah, congratulations!
GG.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all, PogChamps in chat for that for Chabo's PB. But thank you all once again for tuning in. Make sure once again you go follow those runners. We'll go ahead and put a thing in chat there for you. Make sure to follow co-commentator Freya's Spirit. Make sure you follow Feasel. Make sure you follow the restreamers. Make sure you follow that tracker. And we are Poppers, and we will see you next mission.